Hey folks, making another quick video here that I'm gonna upload here pretty much tonight, because I'm just was doing a little bit of a different landscape project around the house that needs to get done, but took a break just to talk through this, because just to vent some frustration I got going on here that of bad news that I got today. So really, what was the bad news? Well, not only do I still have the invasive buckthorn I got to clean up, obviously, around the house, or on the land, but knew that already. That's not the surprise. Bad news. The bad news is actually that, you're walking up onto it, something else was confirmed today. So I'm gonna flip it here and show you a little bit of one of the trees here. So right there, ooh, I got a glare coming from that angle. I'll have to move, but get up there, you can see there's almost no crown in that tree. Well, what is that tree? That's an ash tree, black ash to be specific. I tagged a bunch with orange ribbon before in the spring, kind of trying to get a idea of what I had for inventory and what's not. I got plenty, but oh yeah, look at that glare yet. Just way up there, no crown, really, just completely declined. This is as good as it got for the year, basically. And just had a forester out to kind of reconfirm with my suspicion. Obviously, I'm a forester too, but get a good second opinion just in case here. But that is definitely, we saw up there, there's some flecking off the bark where we were able to see some galleries that is very characteristic to EAB. So we were like, well, pretty sure this one actually does have EAB. So we're like, okay, well, let's go take a look at some other ones then, and let's head on down there. All right, so we're about a little over 100 yards from the last tree I just was showing. Now here we got this group of ash trees. There's that one, two right there, another, that's actually a bur oak right there. Then right here, another ash. And if you look up there, same thing's happening here. Major decline in the canopy, almost nothing there. This one is starting to show decline. So that's going to be infested, almost guaranteed. But what it is that really confirmed it down here, because we could actually visually see it right up front, up close and personal, is right over here on these two trees. And that is right here. I see that zigzag back horizontal pattern gallery underneath the bark. That's characteristic to the emerald ash borer up here. So boom, that's exactly it. Emerald ash borer has been here. Look right here. This is a woodpecker been pecking at probably to get EAB, and look at how deep it's going. So kind of another good indicator is how much woodpecker activity you got on the tree, and this has got a bunch. And again, on this tree we had another spot right there. Boom. And all that right there's the zigzag. And what is filled in there is the frass, basically all the poop that from the insect eating its way up and through. So I believe the term is called frass. So that's literally here now a new thing I have to deal with, and I have a whole bunch of pockets. There's more declining ash. This is actually ash all throughout this area right here too, that at least have healthy crowns right now, but the reality is it's not going to last forever. So that's just the sad reality I now have. So what does that really mean from a management standpoint on my property here? Well, it means clean them up, but realistically I don't have to drop them and that now. Like, the reality is all these trees, all this ash is going to be infested to some level already. So just removing all these infested ones literally just means removing it all. A lot of effort for not really doing much for a benefit yet at this point. Really, what I need to start doing is coming up with a game plan on regeneration. What to underplant in kind of these areas that I can get that's a solid tree. And really, for my goals here on the land, is that I want wildlife quality, wildlife habitat, good things. So what provides that as my number one priority getting good wildlife habitat, specifically more deer, because that's specifically what I like to hunt. But I want to benefit grouse and all the other wildlife we do have. But number one would be deer, obviously. That's kind of my thing, that I, again, like to hunt, so that's going to be the focus there. Second will be a tree that, yeah, for the future can produce then another value of timber value for the future of whoever has the land after me and stuff, has something there too to work with. So that's really what I got going on. Frustrated, disappointed really is where I'm at on this. We knew we had EAB. I'm 5.5 miles straight as the crow flies from Two Harbors where we know there was EAB, but the reality is I thought really would have had more time before I had to do something here on my property with that, because it's not supposed to really move that quickly. That was the expectation, really, being in northern Minnesota, that it would be slow. Woodpeckers, the really cold winters would set that back where it wouldn't be such a drastic spread over time. But definitely seems to be the case where I would solidly say if I had it for 3 years, maybe even longer already, and just never noticed it. It takes a while to really see it, and that's just kind of the really sucky part about it. So I was kind of hoping that on the side of, yeah, I have time, I can wait to see what others have done, see what's successful, what's good replacement trees, what the success of those are. Now I'm kind of at the cusp of trying to push stuff and see where it goes. Made a little bit of experimenting, seeing what it is to increase diversity here, add to that wildlife habitat values, timber value, and resiliency over the landscape, basically, is what I'm looking to do now, and see what I can have as successes, as failures. One thing I was kind of thinking about, and I thought I had more time, I was slowly planted a few honey locust trees up here to see how they do. So that was just done this year in the spring. So I don't have a good take on how well is it going to handle the winter yet. So that's why I didn't plant a whole ton or anything yet, because that's kind of, it's a big basically tree migration that I did, assisted migration. And so I didn't want to get heavily invest into it yet till I had some results. So kind of now on the pressure of what do I know for sure? So I keep diversity again, resiliency, all that stuff. So definitely got to dig in a little bit harder, faster, and think about it, and figure out what to order through this winter to get delivered for planting this spring. So yeah, frustrated and upset, I have to say. I can't hide that. It's definitely upsetting, frustrated to find this. Now 2 invasives to deal with here: EAB, emerald ash borer, and buckthorn. So yeah, a lot of effort that's going to have to go into this here now in a short period of time. So yeah, just wanted to vent myself out, keep tabs on you, let you know what I do, what happens, successes, how things progress. But again, updates on this too, is it's going to be slow updates, because again, I got to wait for a winter to see how the honey locusts do. Still got to do some research what I want to invest into. So it's not like I'm going to have rapid responses here and updating what I'm thinking, what I'm going to do. So yeah, just stay tuned.